This build isn't really about chickens. It's about doing something meaningful for the woman I love. My wife has always dreamed of having her own chickens, so I decided to build her a chicken coop from scratch. Hey friends, welcome back to Saguaro Farm. What you're about to see is the full build, from raw desert ground to a finished solar-powered chicken coop and shed. A lot of this project was built using recycled and upcycled materials, taking things that would have gone to waste and giving them a second life. Before anything else could happen, we had to think ahead. Out here in the desert, water changes everything. Water is life. So I decided to run the water lines first because we needed water to cure our concrete slab, and having the water lines out here would help immensely in that. All of these water lines are gravity fed from our well tank, which is about 50 feet up the hill. So gravity pushes all the water into these lines without any need of electricity whatsoever. This area had been overgrown and untouched for years. Before we could build something new, we had to clear space for it, trimming trees, pulling brush, and reshaping the land. There's something satisfying about clearing away what's unnecessary to make room for what matters. At this point, it still didn't look like much, but she trusted the process. Once the foundation went in, there was no turning back. This is the part no one sees when the build is finished, but it's the most important part. A solid foundation means everything above it can last. We reused materials wherever we could, blocks, forms, anything still strong enough to serve a purpose. There's something meaningful about building on what already exists, instead of starting from nothing. Here I am doing a French drain under the slab because the water runs directly beneath the slab at a low point, and I wanted to continue the natural path of the water through this drain. Here's some of those reused forms and some gravel, and I even got my wife to come out and help me. Isn't it great doing projects together with your wife?
Behind me, the slab is done, and the next step is to get the concrete. We're gonna pick some bags up at Lowe's, about 60-70 bags, and set it all in the form behind me there. And we're gonna do the dry pour method. It's gonna be our first dry pour that we're trying, but we've heard of good success for it, so we're gonna pick up some dry concrete, lay it in dry, and then begin to, you start with a mist until the top layer cures, and then you start to put water all over the top of it, and keep it wet pretty much 24 hours a day for the first 3-4 days until the slab cures. And then people have had good success with that, so we're going to try it out here.
This is when everything changed. Walls went up, doorways appeared. The shape of the coop finally came into view. Seeing it framed out made it real, not just for me, but also for her. A lot of this lumber had already lived another life. Different cuts, different projects now coming together for something new. Upcycling isn't just about saving money, it's about honoring the value of what you already have. It's awesome to be able to have my boys come down and learn the value of hard work, learn skills like how to build, and see how hard work pays off in the end. For the roof, we ended up purchasing some metal panels to cover the roof. I also ended up buying a small cupola and incorporating it into the roof as a vent. The roof went on next, and with it, solar. I wanted this coop to be completely off-grid. No extension cords, no dependence. The solar panels, much like the rest of the build, were about self-sufficiency, using what we have and making it work. There's something deeply satisfying about producing your own power, even on a small scale. For the insulation and drywall, we actually got to reuse quite a bit of insulation that we had sitting around. And then we also got to reuse some doors and some old windows that we had previously in our house. Next came the chicken run. Chickens don't need luxury, but they do need safety, space, and fresh air. We reused fencing and materials here too. Not all of it, but some of it. Reinforcing and adapting them to protect against predators while still letting the chickens be chickens. Simple, secure, and purpose-built. I ended up building a simple 2x4 frame, and then we used metal roofing sheets, same sheets that we have on the shed, to cover the chicken run area to prevent the flying predators from getting the chickens. One important part of this aviary was going to be the potential to have a chicken brooder so we could brood baby chicks and raise them, keep them warm. We ended up accomplishing this by using this old quail cage that we purchased and converting it into a chicken brooder, as you can see here. Standing here now, it's hard to believe this started as a patch of desert. What began as an idea slowly became a place. A coop, a brooder, a hatchery, and a space full of life. This build isn't perfect, but it's thoughtful, it's practical, and it was built with love. Using recycled materials didn't make it lesser, it made it richer, layered with stories from what came before.
Oh, there you guys are. This one's like falling asleep by the feeder. I hope he's okay.
At the end of the day, this wasn't really about a chicken coop. It was about showing love through action, through effort, through time, through building something with your own hands for someone that you care about. And yes, she loves her chicken coop. And that's all I needed. Thanks for watching and being here with us at Saguaro Farm. If you enjoyed this build, consider subscribing and joining us as we keep growing one project at a time.